Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. He's a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
And here's Jose Peraza. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 19, Joey.
It is Joey Votto now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Peraza, a runner at first with 1 gun in the inning. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back leg. Now a throw over. Runners back. Another one sent foul. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
Batting 4th, the third
at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch hacking here, and that's the 1st strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
A runner on first with 2 away. 0-2 the count to Suarez. And 2, here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first.
No, he's safe.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora
Here we go.
Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. Tanner Roar is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 35, Tanner Roar.
Now another 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
One out, nobody on. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Javier.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. solo home run there for Javi Baez. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber.
No left fielder.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs are on top 2-0. And now is Yasiel Puig. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 2 for 9.
Yasiel Puig.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez ranging to his right. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. First delivery to him on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. So coming to the plate, David Bodie. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's just 1 for 6.
Bodie.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Iglesias is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting up, the first baseman, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Iglesias is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Tanner Roark. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Scott Schebler.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Descalso has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Albert Almora, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Almora makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. And the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
The stretch and a high strike there. 0-1. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Almora aboard here at first with nobody out. Descalso behind 1-2.
1-2.
Count still at 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he's safe.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Here's Javier Baez. A ball and no strikes. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something now?
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they move on top 4-0.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
In now, Wilson Contreras. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds nothing. Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. Left side. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So digging in now, Joey Votto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Peraza gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for round number 1.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Suarez, left field, and carrying well. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Into the box, number 23, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third, and the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, David Bodie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Hit hard to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Popped him up. Oh, and he misses it. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Peraza has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Off for the Reds.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Full count. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Tanner Roar, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Phillip Ervin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6. Phillip
Iglesias on at first, nobody out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, left fielder Scott.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Bodie. And he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Jose Peraza. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Ready once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 1-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Michael Lorenzen is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Now back to the leadoff spot from the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's hitting .429. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
The next Cub up, Daniel Descalso. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Almora aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 1-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Fouled off.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count,
2-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Almora rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Puig is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And next, it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-1 pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Eugenio Suarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spot.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Yasiel Puig. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 0-2 home. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Fouled off. Puig leads off second with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next is Cincinnati.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
The batter, number 4.
So striding
Second
forward
base.
now, Jose Iglesias. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
1-1 now to Iglesias. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. The 2-2, and it's fouled away.
runners are at first and third, one away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for the Chicago
So he'll leave
Cubs.
with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Number 2 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. It's now 5-5. So 2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Scott Shepler.
And that brings up Scott Shepler. Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors in it. David Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37, David Hernandez.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 1 for 4. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike. Is short, hit hard. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now to the plate, David Bodie. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Lays off 1-0. Bodie stands at first with one out. Fastball swung on and missed.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Puig is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. All even at 4 as we start the 7th. And before that first pitch is thrown, we give you a look at the game summary to this point. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 6.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Misses off the plate. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Descalso over to his left. 1 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. One left for Cincinnati. This ball game still tied 5-all. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Number 3.
Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 0 for 8. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Xavier Cedeno.
Stepping into the box, number 23. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Number 23.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Getting late here at Wrigley Field. These 2 clubs have battled all throughout this one. As you can see on the line score, we're all square as they play inning number 8. Striding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Barnhart is retired, 2 down now.
Second base.
Ready for another chance. Jose Iglesias 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. This remains a 5-all ball game. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Red catcher, number 40.
Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 will be a base hit into center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 14.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul beating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Scott Schebler. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose.
Digging in once again, Jose Peraza has one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Field moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Up next to Cincinnati.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, Joey Votto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Votto has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
And he fouls this one off. Dietrich over at second. Peraza at first, one gone. Ready with another 2-strike offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Matt Bowman comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Set to get his day started, Johnny Field. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Caratini. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
Striding into the box, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This ball game still tied 5-all. Steve Cishek takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up now, Daniel Descalso. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Second baseman, Daniel.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Third baseman, Chris.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
That misses 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Low for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th. Cubs are down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now batting, The pitcher, Matt Bowman.
Stepping in now, Matt Bowman, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 now. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Mark Zagunis will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 2, Mark.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Called strike, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 on its way. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This remains a 5-all ball game. Brandon Morrow gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 15.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Scott Schebler. He went down on strikes last time up. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Full count now, 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
The batter.
Now batting, Jose Peraza, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Number 19.
And they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Into the box, Joey Votto. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. He's safe at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Almora facing back, and it's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they open up an 8-5 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Mike
please.
Montgomery, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 38.
In now, Yasiel Puig. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Now in the box, number 23. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Raisel Iglesias enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Standing in, Johnny Field. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 7, Victor.
Digging in to try it again. Victor Caratini struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 3.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Daniel Descalzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Caratini on third. Almora is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 0 for 8. No balls and 1 strike. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Full count 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 1-1 to Schwarber.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Cubs are down to their final strike here. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Reds pick up win number 20 on the year. Matt Bowman earns his third win of the year in relief. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for